It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kevin Durant.
And with the rise in his true shooting percentage these past 10 games, it's clear that he is feeling very good about the state of his game. We'll see if he has another steady performance in him here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Devin Booker out there with Hayes. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, on the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Simmons is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the 3. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Outside, Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's KD after the made shot from Simmons. Durant, no good. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula. The great one, Kevin Durant.
There's Nurkic after the made shot from Simmons.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Takes it inside. Wasted no time on that one. Simmons got 7 points in the game.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Hayes. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. They need this. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
This one for 3. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Davis. That's 10 points for Cowboy.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Pelicans. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they're still a real contender, no doubt. Not quite meeting expectations, but you know they're going to be shooting for the top spot as this season rolls along.
Now, here's Dunn. For 3, Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. He gets it in there. 12 points for him.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Hayes. At 3 off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Launches it. And rebounded by Connect.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket. Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Cowboy in that last game against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He contributed 61 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And here's Booker after the three-pointer from Simmons. Done outside. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Suns here with a different look. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Nurkic. J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Iguodala in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Booker after the made shot from Simmons. Three-pointer. No good from Booker.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Simmons against O'Neal. Banked in off the glass. And that's 21 points for Cowboy.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. Russell, he's checked in for Connect. Nurkic checked in for Phoenix. Hayes comes in for Allen. Now Hayes. Nurkic a screen on Russell. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
The Lakers making a switch here. Waters is checked in. Simmons missing again. The Suns trailing. Outside, O'Neal. Connects from three-point range. O'Neal's got 6. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. A 3 from Simmons. And that basket to his impressive total brings him to 10 for 14.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
No good from Booker.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
A nice shot by Simmons. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Pass to Nembhard. Now O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Pass to Nurkic. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A shot by Nembhard, no good. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena. And here's Simmons for 3. It's good from long range. Simmons got a
really starting to pick up here in the second.
To stop the run. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Here's KD after the made shot from Simmons.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And really, with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Shot from 12. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Hayes. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Now here's Simmons, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Hayes. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Simmons looking around. Over Hayes. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Nembhard. Dunn with a screen on Vanderbilt. Dunn passes to Nembhard. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Simmons' shot is good.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Outside, KD. Over Vanderbilt. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Durant. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's
gravy.
orange.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about all-star voting.
Right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him, not for me.
See, that's unnecessary, Shaq. That is just unnecessary. Who's to say I want to be on your team anyway?
Well, you called me ugly earlier.
I never called you that.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Suns trail by 11. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with Simmons. And it's Connect in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Booker, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Simmons can't get it to go. The Suns shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Durant kicks to Hayes. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Durant deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Booker takes a 3. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Booker's got it back down to single digits for the Suns. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. From 13 feet, it goes down. Simmons got 37.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Pass to Hayes. Break that ice-cold streak. Here's Nurkic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, one thing you can always count on with Yusuf Nurkic.
And here's Simmons for 3. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Davis kicks to Simmons. Hayes, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Durant. 6th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Now here's Hayes. Dunn kicks to Booker. And it's Hayes in the corner. And the Suns miss again. Lakers leading by 10. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they could put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Andrew Nemhard's checked in for Dunn. Nurkic a screen on Reeves. Booker no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Simmons' shot is good.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 14. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Los Angeles, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. That's good from Simmons. And some changes here for the Lakers. Roddy's checked in, and it's Herbert Jones in for Connect. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Suns trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For 3, Booker, book it! Devin for 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Hayes, no good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Down low, the jump hook, and Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Simmons.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now here's Durant. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now here's Jones, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Shoots over Nembhard. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Booker. He's got 16. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Reeves. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. To the middle. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 17-5 run here. Oh, the lob for Simmons. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Hayes. Looking to get back on track here. And it's in off the backboard. 6 points for Killian Hayes.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Here's Simmons. And he lays it straight in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Completely new group for Los Angeles. And then for Phoenix, Nurkic checked in for O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Allen. And Hayes subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. And here are the Suns now. They've scored 10 straight. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. He's out there with Devin Booker. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Now here's Simmons. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Booker. The 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now, here's Dunn. For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 7 rebounds in the game. Simmons with it. He's on him. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rebound the Lakers. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Reeves against KD. And he gets the bucket.
Unbelievable ball skills for a man his size. He's got terrific hands.
Outside, Simmons. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cowboy.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Booker after the made shot from Simmons. 5 to shoot. Phoenix no good that time either.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Shoots the 3. Good. That's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And here's Phoenix. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Looking to end the run. KD can't get it to go. And Simmons has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Stolen by Durant. Pass to Hayes. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Good win. Let's keep it going.